there really weren't teenage stars in country music, and she was one of the first to really have #1 records that way. How did she come to the label?
Well, Byron Gallimore and Stroud and a couple of others, Allison, went and saw her in, I think, Jackson, Tennessee is where she's from. And great singer, and we had to struggle a little bit in getting the material right and all that. But I got to say that the things that we learned working with Jessica had so much to do with how we broke Taylor. Because one of the things that we found with Jessica is that there was a teenage audience that was very excited about country music. And Jessica didn't have a great vision for what she wanted to be. She kind of wavered back and forth between wanting to be a pop artist and a country artist. And ultimately, and unfortunately, she just didn't have the vision to be a great solo artist. But Jimmy Harnan, who's my president of Republic Nashville now, he was part of our promotion team at DreamWorks. And he went out in the field and goes, we need to activate some of these things I learned when I was in a band and go and engage this younger audience. And we started doing these shows at high schools, and nothing that's really that extraordinarily different, but it's just paying attention. And man, we just saw it light up. So a lot of the things that we learned, we put into play immediately with Taylor from day one.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so. Also, as you're at DreamWorks and part of the idea of moving over to Universal, this is a great time of huge mergers going on. And
Mergers?
Mergers.
Yeah.
Maybe the same thing, but a lot of the record companies were all becoming, joining forces sort of, and then being bought up. Mm-hmm. And how are you sort of navigating through that time in the country?
Well, we've always looked at that as a huge opportunity for us, and I've never wished it upon anybody because I've been through them, and it takes you off your game, and it's very hard to stay focused. And we've used that to our advantage because we're very focused about what we do. And again, I don't wish it on anybody, but when you're not in charge, you can't move as quickly as we can. And so in that moment, we have to move quickly. And that's a green flag waving, and we've got to go. So, those mergers are tough. They're tough on everybody. I don't think bigger is better. And it's just a different philosophy. But, I think that I don't think fewer is better for the creative community. I've never thought fewer radio stations were better. I've never felt that fewer record labels were better. Greatness is all around us. It's about chemistry and identifying great talent. But what I think is great, Mike Dungan may hate, or Luke may hate, or Gary Overton, whatever. But there should be more than those 4 or 5. There should be 12 there's so many I can't even name them. So, I think people need more opportunities. And I don't want people to aspire to be on American Idol. I want them to aspire to be on Big Machine Records. So we better do a better job.
All right.